I believe this is yesterday or yeah, I believe yeah, it was a couple of days ago. So, Dave, what are your thoughts on what happened so far with the whole casting and when you found out that Lilo and Stitch is going to get a live action remake or adaptation?
Well, as someone who loves animation, my first thought is, why do they need to redo it? It's perfect as is. Chris Sanders, they did a masterpiece way back when.
Mhm.
It just doesn't need to be redone. They keep rehashing this stuff that's already done. I mean, I don't know if you've seen all the live actions. Have you seen any of them that are actually better than the animation?
No, I've seen probably all of them other than Cinderella. I think that's the only one I didn't watch. Um, I I hated all of them. I would say there's some that are, like, minorly tolerable. I think Aladdin was okay at best. I hated Lion King.
Mhm.
I think the without the, expressions from the animals, you don't know whether or not they're angry or upset,
Yeah.
and, Mulan was just really, really,
Yeah, let's
really
not,
bad. I
let's not
hated
talk
that.
about that one. That one's, thanking the prison guards for the concentration camp that they filmed right outside of.
Yeah, for the Uyghur Muslim camps. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So let's go ahead and read this headline right over here. So after attacking Nani actress for not being dark enough, Disney activists likewise is it decry actor?
Decry.
Yeah. Is it Kahi Machado as too light skinned to play David in upcoming Lilo and Stitch action live action remake. So if you guys don't know who he is, it's this dude right over here. And it was really bad. Like, I was actually on Twitter and I was watching this sort of blow up. It's people are already, like, extremely upset with Nani not being dark enough, and now people are just being extremely upset about, "Oh, now this guy, he's definitely not." And, like, if you guys don't know, when it comes down to, like, animation and stuff like that, Dave on the or is it David right here? David on the right side is actually in sunset. So there's a filter or the color is a little darker than he would be. So they probably took like one of the darker shades of him that's not in pitch black because there's in animation there's actually there is a color pass for day and night or even in the evening.
Hmm.
So basically they chose a wrong shot in my opinion.
And
But
he's backlit, therefore
yeah,
it makes him even darker.
yeah, so let's see what does this person say. Casting director quit your job challenge. The colorism slash Eurocentrism is so blatant. So what are your thoughts about this kind of stuff?
It makes no sense to me. The man is Hawaiian, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the character's Hawaiian. I mean, do you need a Pantone chart to pick who your actor is? I mean, theoretically, if he's Hawaiian and he goes out in the sun, wouldn't he get relatively dark relatively quickly if they needed him to?
Yeah.
I mean, just
Right.
because he presents lighter skin, you know, as someone of Hawaiian descent, when you go out in the sun, you're going to get darker pretty quick, as
Yeah.
far as I understand the biology of it.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I'm looking at all these people who are extremely upset, right? As so after having attacked actress Sydney Agudong for being too light skinned to accurately portray the character of Nani in Disney's upcoming live action remake of Lilo and Stitch, discontent activists have now doubled down on their own hypocrisy by leveling the same accusations against the film's newly cast David actor Kahiau Machado. So here's one of them from Twitter. Like, this casting is missing a lot. I don't get the Eurocentrism they're going with. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people are using the same talking points, right?
So
But
isn't the line pick the best actor for the part? Isn't that what everyone says about everything?
yeah, it's like, aren't you? Yeah, aren't you supposed to have the best person play the character? Like, of course, best case scenario, we will actually want the characters to look like them if possible, right? But
Hmm.
uh, it's wild, man. Like, in my opinion, like I said last time, I agree that the characters should look like their cartoon counterparts, right? So if if the person who's playing Lilo is going to be from a Hawaiian descent or a Hawaiian native, hopefully they can look like the character. Same thing with Nani and David, and especially little Ariel from Little Mermaid. I actually want them to look like their cartoon counterparts. Let's see. This one, another person says, I don't support blood quantum in any way. Yes, they did get actors who have native Hawaiian ancestry. They did get Kanaka Maoli, native Hawaiian, and this still is colorist as hell. There are several Kanaka who look more like Nani and David than who they got. This sucks. I think I don't. To be honest, I don't think people like actual natives from Hawaii actually care about this. Do you think they actually care about who they have casted as the character as long as they're from Hawaii? Like, do you think they
I
actually care?
I mean, I have to just theorize, but my guess is they think it's ridiculous.
Mhm.
That they're upset about this. It kind of goes, not to go way too back, but Ghost in the Shell, the Japanese people were thrilled with the actress. It was only
Mm.
people over here who got all upset and bent out of shape.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, like, yeah, I remember hearing about that, like, Scarlett Johansson, everyone's like, "Oh my god, like, why didn't you cast a person from, Japan to play her," right? And then, like, I think, people were actually asking people from Japan, they're like, "Yeah, we actually like her. It's cool.
Yeah.
We
And
liked her in
she's a
the."
robot. She wasn't playing a Japanese person. She was playing a robot.
Yeah. Yeah, but, that that that's, that that's pretty funny. Well, so what was this from so this is from Alec Baldwin's finger. It says, "Is that Brie Larson's toe on the article?"
Ew. Now I can't not look at that. Thank you.
Sorry. I don't know why it always shows, like, me toe pictures and stuff. It's pretty bad, right? So, did but going back to the article, but this sort of, bounces off of this one that's from previously, right? Disney replaces, like, I guess they ended up replacing him, right? I guess, they dug really, really deep to find this person's, was it, like, Spotify playlist or something?
Spotify playlist, yeah, and I
Yeah,
guess there was
and
some racist stuff on it.
yeah, I guess there was, like, some songs that had the N word on it or something, and it's like, "Oh, now we have, an actual reason to cancel him and have him not play." Right, so this from also from Bounding the Comics. Disney replaces, Kahiau Machado as David in live action Lilo and Stitch remake due to his past use of racial slurs on social media. Uh Oh, man. So, basically, this is the W for them, right?
They
Oh,
were
so it's
every post I saw, everyone was like, "That's great. Now change the other character. Now change Nani."
Oh,
It's like
man.
no one takes things as well. We won this one. Let's take our victory and just be happy. It's like, well, we won. Let's push harder.
Oh, man. Oh, I don't think it's ever gonna stop, dude. I think they just want everything. It's just funny, like it has never been like, oh hey, I think Ariel is a little bit too dark. Can we make her lighter? It's like how dare you say that,
Hmm.
right? In the development that will undoubtedly be taken as a victory by the numerous activists who accuse him of being too light skinned to portray the character, Disney has officially replaced Kahiau Machado as the live action Lilo and Stitch remakes incarnation of David thanks to his social media history. So I guess they got another dude. So it looks like this guy, Kino or Kaipo Dudoit. Yeah, he's a little darker for sure. But yeah, I actually went on to Twitter and saw everyone's like, oh my god, we did it. Now Nani next, right?
Yep. Yep.
And it's pretty disgusting. I think it's pretty bad, right? Because if you actually go look at some of the things that they were saying about the previous guy, this is from Master of the TDS, and this is on Twitter. So if you actually look at this, let me see if we can zoom in. Crap, let me zoom in. Nope, it can't zoom in anymore. But it says so one of these like blatant colorism with this movie casting is cartoonishly evil. I don't support blood quantum in any way. Yes, they get the actors and have native Hawaiian. So that's the same guy I just read. Who is casting this shit? Matt Murdock, right? The casting director needs to be fired. They're gonna find a way to make Stitch too light. My little stink gonna be Scion. Let's see, casting director better count their days. See, so this is actually like taking the violence. This it's like they're so upset that they're actually gonna they're basically trying to, you know, have a call to violence, right? A call to action to like hurt these people who are working on it over a cartoon.
Yep.
This is wild, man. Let's see. And then we have another one over here too. This is also from Master of the TDS. So these are I believe this is this is for Sydney Agodong, right? When this happened, how selfish can do you have to be to take away an opportunity for Native people to have authentic dark skinned representation? I would like to say I'm surprised, but uh, just uh, just disappointed, right? Let's see another one. What we want a Polynesian as Nani, not a mixed weight, mixed race, a white Asian girl to play Nani. Quit for the little girls that won't get to see themselves on screen and grow up watching Lilo and Stitch. All right, Dave.
So if they grew up watching
Whenever
Lilo Stitch, didn't they see themselves on the screen?
I'm, it's so wild, right? The thing is that we talked about this before, where our was like, oh, now we have Simu Liu who's gonna be playing Shang Chi, and we have what's it called again? Tony Leung is gonna be playing Shang Chi's dad. Don't you feel represented? It's like, no. Is the movie good? That's
Yeah,
all I
that's
care about.
yeah.
Yeah,
It,
so it's wild, man. How do you feel?
I mean, I'm not in that demographic, but I think the whole thing is just insane. It's like, do you want good actors or do you want people who fit a stereotype that you think they should fit?
Mhm.
You know, and maybe the new person they picked for David is a great actor, and he was like just just 1 point below the other actor, and he'll be great in the thing. But
Yeah.
to be picking based on, I mean, it's literally a Pantone chart that they need. I mean, are they going to have headshots come in and they're going to have the Pantone chart up there? It's like you have to be from this range to this range, or we won't even talk to you.
Yeah.
Regardless of what your talent is for this or your passion for the project.
Yeah, I think it's gone so like insane and just fun. For me, I think it's funny now, but it's so wild is because like now they want like representation to be like you have to look exactly like the character or we're not gonna like it. You have to be this person.
In one direction.
Yeah, in the one direction. You kind of make him go lighter, right? It has to be darker. And I don't know. I like even previously like in Hollywood like this was like either this is probably like right in the beginning of like Me Too or something, or maybe when like this whole like woke stuff started getting really insane. Like there was a you remember that there was a movie that was like I think Scarlett Johansson was supposed to play a trans person.
Yeah, it got canceled because she
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah, she wasn't just like, "Oh, you're taking opportunities away from a trans person," right? This
So they
like
canceled
but
the whole movie, which would have
yeah.
given representation to the entire group if the
Yeah.
movie was good.
Yeah. And another one more recently was a Whale with Brendan Fraser,
Yep.
right? They were
Yeah.
extremely upset. They're saying that, "Oh, this could have gone to a fat person."
Are there a lot of 600-pound actors out there ready to jump into the part?
Oh man, yeah. That's actually so stupid. Sorry, man. That's just funny. It's just it's just hypocrisy, right? Like you said, it can only go one way and not the other. It's wild. Okay, I'll just say it. I wonder if people are really upset because they're not Hawaiian enough. To be honest, I think there wouldn't be an uproar if these roles were race swapped by African Americans. Yeah, so didn't one person in chat says that Denzel Washington should play Nani?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I know you're joking, but it feels like this is something that like they might do or they will do, right? I believe they originally I thought that they're gonna remove Cobra Bubbles from the cast, but they actually brought him in later on. They added in a new character,
Yeah, the social
and
worker, I think it was.
yeah, yeah, it's like it's supposed to be like you know Hawaiian or something, but
Yeah, and the actor they picked for Bubbles looks really perfect. perfect for the
Yeah,
role. He's like exactly as I would imagine a live action version of it would be. I was very happy with
and
that.
yeah, yeah, I'm happy too because I actually really like his character because he's like a hard ass, right?
Hmm.
And like he actually has a character development, character growth. Like he's actually really nice at the end. He actually really cares for the family,
Hmm.
and I really enjoyed that. So I don't know, man. Like for folks who don't know, there was a lot of people that was actually brought over to work on the fields, right? The plantation fields from the Philippines, like to Hawaii. Right? So you have a lot of people who are actually, people from Japan, people from the Philippines, all of them. They actually live. There's a ton of Hawaiians in, not Hawaiians. There's a ton of Filipino people in Hawaii. So the thing is the fact that I think Nani is I think she's a Hawaiian native, but not native Hawaiian. It's just like it's well, does she look the part and can she play the character? Does she
Right.
know the culture?
And you know the same thing is going to happen because they've announced that they're doing a live action Moana. You know,
Yep.
because it's been a whopping 7 years since that movie come out. We got to do a remake of it.
Oh, man. It's not even 10 years, man.
Seven
Holy
years
crap.
since it came out.
And I spoke about this, last time, like, w w what was her name? Like, Auli'i, like, Cavallo, whatever her name is, like,
Yeah.
she's she's, like, 2 shades lighter than Moana. Same thing with The Rock.
Hmm.
The Rock is 2 shades lighter than, Maui, so are and here's the thing, The Rock is not, like, big buff, he's, like, ripped and shredded buff. You need him, like are you gonna put on, like, a bigger suit on him? Because that part could have gone towards a bigger, girthier, a Polynesian person. It's like if you're nitpicking so much, like, when are you guys gonna stop? Right? And, let's
Well,
see here.
the problem is our society is just has it too damn easy. So there's nothing to fight against. So you fight against the smallest things. So you get a victory every morning.
Yep.
You know,
This is
if
the
they're
hill that they're willing to die on.
yeah.
Thanks for checking out this segment of the Project Eggroll podcast. If you like what we do here, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you will know next time when we go live. We do go live every Saturday at 8 p.m. Once again, we are just getting started. Tons of more video to come. Thanks, and we'll see you guys next time.